Hi, Julie from Jules Cruise Companion. What I'll go over with you today is what I packed for a 10-night cruise to Papua New Guinea. I'm using the Flylight luggage because it's a home port for me and I don't have to actually fly anywhere. The weight of the luggage isn't as strict as it is if I was to be going to a cruise by a flight. So I've actually packed probably just over 20 kilos, and I'm also taking a carry-on which I will also check as well, because on that last day when you're coming off a cruise, you do need to keep the clothes from the night before, your pajamas, your wet pack, that type of thing, to take off with you the morning of disembarkation. So if you put your luggage out the night before the end of a cruise, it's always handy to have another bag to take those extra things away off with you on the disembarkation day. So I'll go over the Flylight luggage that I'm taking to Papua New Guinea. This is the start of a suitcase that's going to Papua New Guinea for 10 days. This one's a little bit more unique because I'm actually going to take a lot of intimates, a lot of underwear, so I won't have to do much washing. And it is going to be a bit of an overpack because what I've got is a lot of leggings. So because it's 10 days, I don't necessarily want to do any washing. And when I come back, I have to turn this suitcase into the hybrid so that I can do the 5 weeks for Jordan, transatlantic and America. So here I have all those sleeveless shirts and then the undershirts, and then packed here because I'm actually traveling the day before the cruise. So here is the cruise outfit. So with the cruise scarf, the green shirt and some leggings. I am currently wearing one white outfit when I cruise. On the next transatlantic one, in a couple of weeks' time, I actually have about 2 or 3 different white looks. I have packed a few shawls, a few scarves, though they aren't going to be super necessary for Papua New Guinea, but they would be for Jordan, so we'll go through that Jordan suitcase in a bit. I've actually got 2 jumpers, one pullover and one button-up because it gets cool at sea. And there's a crazy coloured shirt just there for the one that I wear off the boat when I finish in Brisbane, and because I have a particular function to go to. What we find here is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 night clothes, night evening wears, and I will mix and match those with the different pants. So for a 10-night cruise, this is going to be an industrial overpack, and over here, of course, is my wet pack. Just hangs over a hook in the bathroom. Got my laundry pack just in case I do decide to do any laundry. That's the one with the hooks and stuff. You can see another video about what that is in that pack. And this one here, I always carry a microfiber towel and a spray jacket. So this will be about 20 kilos for 10 days. Big overpack. So there we go, 20.6. The other reason why this little suitcase is a little heavier, because I've put some copies of my book in there for some friends that I'm going to be travelling with. So without the books in it, it would be less than 20 kilos for my 10 days in Papua New Guinea. So this is my electronics pack. So this is what I predominantly carry all of my electronic needs in. I often travel with 3 or 4 different types of cables. You will often leave a cable behind in a taxi or a hotel. If you ever do lose your cable, often go down to reception of a hotel because they often have quite a few that people have left behind. I carry with me a couple of different storage USBs They are both for a Samsung Galaxy Note 8 and other Samsungs. So because I do travel with a couple of different electronic devices, I've got some converters there, an A to C. This one, you can put the USB straight into the bottom of the phone, and that's a similar type of one with an external cable. I travel with a few different earbuds just in case you lose one, but you will always get fresh earbuds if you're doing like a hop-on, hop-off bus, or some of the airline earbuds will be able to be used on land. A car charger, just in case you're in a taxi and you do need to plug it into a cigarette lighter. Just a couple of extra storage USBs. I am one day going to convert over to a single multi-purpose universal power, but up to now I've been using just different ones for Australia, Europe, and this one for Europe has the actual USB in it. Because I do carry a keyboard with my tablet, I carry some extra batteries because I don't want to not have the use of the keyboard, and for recording the microphone is just really handy to cut out any of the background noise. There's some of the basics to my electronics pack. Welcome to the contents of my personal item. My personal item for the last few trips has been this bag from a Melbourne company called Crumpler. It's very durable material, has several different pockets in, and the one reason I really do particularly like it is the length of the strap. So a good place to start is sexy glasses, because we're going to cruise and we want to look cute. We have our passport. I carry any of medications that I need. At the moment I'm on some pretty hardcore stuff. I have my favourite key ring. My favourite key ring came from Mexico, and it just has all of the house keys on it for when I get home. I am using a fan still, even though I'm not menopausal or perimenopausal anymore due to circumstances. I always carry a fan on me. This trip I'm heading to Papua New Guinea, so I've got some kina here. I always carry some hygiene stuff in my carry-on, in my personal item, because you just don't want to be caught out. Have some business cards, some pens, because you're going to need to fill out some paperwork. Just a little bit of breath freshener there. Here is my e-ticket and a couple of different luggage tags. And the reason that the luggage tags are folded like that so that they're a little bit more durable. But you can see snicked here in the middle of the whole setup is one of the keys to a good cruise. So when you get to your cruise destination, you, instead of needing a stapler, you can just sticky tape your luggage tag onto your suitcase, and if you put a little bit of extra tape on it, it acts as a reinforcement and makes it a little bit more durable. So that's one of my magic handy hints. I think I mentioned before somewhere that I do use a tablet with a keyboard when I travel. It's just easier to work. And the other thing I've got packed here, a couple of little cute hats that either people have given me or they're just a little bit of an item for interest, and then I can give them away to people when I have finished the cruise. So that is a basic overview of what goes into my personal item. So here we have the bags packed, ready for Papua New Guinea. At the moment I'm actually using Flylight. I swap between the Flylights, which are the like 1.5, 1.2K suitcases, and the hybrid, the Kathmandu hybrid, but they all serve the same purpose. There's my Crumpler, and there I am ready to go to Papua New Guinea. So if you've liked what you've seen on this video, subscribe to my channel. Click on the link down below. Don't forget that the book is also available, Handy Cruise Companion, Cruise with Confidence. It has the combination of all the handy tips that I've had, plus the links to a few other blog sites that I have. Enjoy your holidays, enjoy your cruising, stay safe.